What's happening, dogs? Mr. Allen here, and I'll tell you what's happening. The math is happening. Long division with polynomials. If you loved long division, which is regular numbers like back in fourth grade, you're going to love this stuff right here. I'll tell you what. All right, let's get after it. First thing, I'm going to rewrite it like a long division problem. So I'm going to have my x plus 3 on the outside, and then I'll have that big old mess, the 2x cubed plus 10x squared plus 8x minus 1 on the inside there. All right, now comes the long division. First step, I'm going to take a look at my first part of this term out here. I'm going to take the first part of this guy right in here. 2x cubed divided by x. That's all I got to think about. I can jot that down off to the side if I'd like. 2x cubed divided by x. That's going to simplify down to 2x squared. So that is going to be the start of my quotient. I'm going to toss that up top. So 2x squared. Now I'm going to take that 2x squared and I'm going to multiply it to that binomial that I'm dividing it by. So I'm going to have 2x squared times x. That's going to give me 2x cubed. And I'm going to take that 2x squared and multiply it by the 3 to get me 6x squared. Now I need to subtract. So what I like to do is this fancy little rhyme. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. We're going to draw a line. And since I'm going to subtract, I'm going to change the sign. So this becomes negative and that becomes negative. Now I can just add vertically. These are going to cancel. They always should. And then 10 and negative 6 is going to give me 4x squared. Then we go Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot. All right, we're going to drop that 8x down, and I'm going to have plus 8x. Now I'm just going to do this all over again, but with my 4x squared. So I'm focusing on this x and this 4x squared. So now I'd have 4x squared divided by x gives me 4x. That will go up here, the continuation of my quotient, and I'll have 4x. And now what do you think I have to do? Same thing. I'm going to multiply that 4x to the x and the 3. So I'll get 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times 3 is plus 12x. Next up, you guessed it, draw my line, change the sign, and I'm going to get negative 4x when I subtract those down. Remember, those guys cancel. They always should cancel. Or you did something wrong, and you need to go back and check your work, which is just loads of fun with long division. One more time, we're going to drop it like it's hot, pop down that negative 1. Now, I'm going to look at my first guy again, this x, let me change the color there, and this negative 4x. Well, negative 4x divided by x, that's just going to give me negative 4. So that's the last part of my quotient. Now I need to multiply it through. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. And then I have negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Draw my line, change the sign, boom, boom. Now I have positive 11. That one canceled right there. And that would be my remainder. So the way that we're going to write this is our final answer will be like this. We will have 2x squared plus 4x minus 4 plus 11 over x plus 3, the part that we're dividing by. This right here is a wonderfully beautiful final answer with polynomial long division. That is tough. Well, it's kind of the same process over and over, but you make one mistake and it screws the whole thing up. So be very, very careful with the long division. It takes a bit of practice to get that pattern down, but it is the same thing over and over. See you guys later.